Hey you guys, it's me Gemstone from www.tarotforhealing.com. I hope you guys are doing really well. Now, before I get into your reading, I wanted to tell you guys that I'm still doing the 2015 personal forecast readings. So if you're interested in that, do order it this month in January, because come February, I'm going to be replacing that reading with a love reading. And what that will be is, if you are coupled, you can have a compatibility reading. If you're single, you can just see what is coming up for you in terms of love and relationships. And that reading is going to be half price for the whole month of February. But I'll tell you guys closer to the time when that is posted on my site and everything. So, yes, because this is, February, the month of love and everything, I am going to be starting off with your love life first, and then I'll go into your finances and then your spiritual life. So let's see. The first cards to come up for those of you Taurus that are in relationships is the Six of Pentacles with the Lover's card. And you have the honeymoon card, which is enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And what I like in terms of these cards is that you are actually like one of the first signs to have the Lover's card in your love reading, which is the most amazing card to have in your love reading. So if you are in a relationship, this speaks of a relationship that is very loving. It's a very mature kind of love. It's it could be for some of you that you've been together for quite some time. It could mean that for others of you, you may not have been together as long, but there can just be a deep connection between you and someone else. And then with the Six of Pentacles here, the Six of Pentacles is talking about an exchange, giving and receiving. So it may mean that you give each other gifts. With both cards, under the number 6. 6 is one of the best numbers you can have in terms of relationships, because 6 represents peace, it's harmony, it's balance, it's very loving, caring, kind. And so what it's showing is that you're really going to be at peace with your partner come February. And I'm sure that on Valentine's Day you have a very good time with one another. I actually feel that with the Six of Pentacles showing up here, it could mean that you're treated by your partner to this trip. So it may mean that you're going overseas. It could mean that you're just having a really nice date, a really nice like retreat away. And it seems to be, it's going to be of a very romantic nature, like the two of you sort of having your own little getaway, which is really nice. I like that. And yeah, that's a really pleasant reading for you guys. And the next card, which is for the singles, is the Seven of Swords with the High Priestess, and you have the Chemistry card, saying there's a strong magnetic connection. Now, when I looked at these cards, the first thing I thought is, what secret are you keeping, Taurus? Because something is going on in the shadows, something is going on undercover, and you're not letting anyone know about it. And I think it's got to do with you seeing someone. I think there's someone that you're seeing and no one that like knows that you're seeing this person. And with the 7 cards, like the 7 of Swords, it can mean kind of sneaking out, again doing things in the shadows, doing things behind people's back. And it's usually a card that speaks of doing something for self gratification. And then with the High Priestess, she's also a card that represents secrets. But what I was thinking when I look at the High Priestess is, I think that maybe the secrets that you're keeping, it could be because you just feel like it's better that way. Maybe you just don't want people to know about it right now. Maybe because this is like the starting of a relationship, and maybe you just don't know where it's going to go, and you haven't really made things official. So that's why it's secretive. Because the High Priestess is, she has an independence about her as well. Like when I envision the High Priestess, she's a person that she has a lot to offer in terms of herself and her knowledge and her wisdom. But I think because of her knowledge and her wisdom, it means that she she would really um it's like she would almost have to be paired up with someone that would have to be on her level in terms of what she knows and her understanding and stuff like that. I think that if she doesn't find that, more than likely she's likely to be by herself. So it's almost like when I look at these cards, I see someone that is mature. So it's not like you're going behind people's back and you're doing things secretively, like in a game, like kind of way, like a childish kind of way. It's almost like you're doing it maybe because you're just wanting to see where this relationship goes, whether this person is right for you, whether this person almost matches up to the, sort of the expectations that you have in terms of a partner. And I think that maybe this person probably does. Because what I'm seeing here, which I never noticed before with this card, is that is this orb almost that is there in their hands, and she's pointing at it and he's sort of holding it. And so it's almost like saying that this person does match you. um Obviously they have their opposites in terms of, they have their opposites. As you can say, he's wearing blue, she's wearing red, like, they're both primary colors. So to me, it's like you might be seeing someone that is maybe quite strong in his nature and you're quite strong in your nature. But it's almost like you balance each other out. You do complement each other well. Um, but and I think even when it comes to that, like I mentioned before about you being knowledgeable, having understanding, stuff like that, I think that this could be someone that could match you in that way, but still maybe you're just not ready to come out with everything yet in terms of this person. But for some reason that, you are kind of keeping things hush hush. But yes, that's those are your cards. Now the finances cards is the Temperance with the Nine of Swords. This is interesting because Temperance is quite a nice, kind of peaceful, pleasant card. It's about moderation, it's about having patience, doing things in the right time. It's about bringing together two elements to create something else, to create something new. It's like a card of alchemy. And with this interpretation of the High Priestess, I always find it interesting that, her foot is on the first step and she has all these other steps ahead. So you can see that she's taking her time, and with sort of these, it almost looks like a weighing scale that she has like over her shoulder. So this might be a case of weighing up your options, you know, um, deliberating, taking time to make some decisions before moving forward. But then you have the Nine of Swords here, which is about, anxiety, stress, not getting enough sleep, worry, fear, maybe being hurt emotionally. So it's saying that I think a work situation that could have been a good pairing, could have been a good partnership, or was a good union has changed. It's changed, and it's like, and this is a nine card, so it could have came to an end. A work situation could potentially come to an end, or if you was waiting back to hear from something in terms of a work situation, you might receive news that may disappoint you. Maybe you've been patient, maybe you've been waiting all this time, you get the news, and then that is what is kind of causing you the upset and the worry. And maybe you're worried about, if I don't get this job, like, how do I pay my bills, how do I cope, how will I move, how do I survive if I don't have this position? And it seems like a shame because, it almost sounds like a good situation turned bad with this card. Maybe what seemed like a good idea, what seemed like it was working out well in the job you were in, it seemed like a good environment, it seemed like a good opportunity, and maybe you were there for some time, but now all of a sudden it's come to an end, things have changed, and then now you're kind of feeling like this, like I can't believe it could, you when I look at this person, they look like they are in disbelief, like they can't believe this has happened. Like it comes maybe as a surprise, and you're just like, oh wow, like I don't know what I'm gonna do now. So yeah, do be careful with that energy going passing through. So it says the next card is the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, and these are your spiritual cards. What I would say is, in linking to the last cards that came through, these kind of cards are showing that you have support from other people. So if finances aren't going as you have planned, if you do lose your job in February, it's saying that you have a support system that is around you that can help you. I feel that family is going to be your support system. You may have to go to them and ask for help, ask for financial assistance. And these are going to be people that will have no problem helping you out. It's not like they're going to look down on you on it or about it or anything like that. Like they're just going to be there helping and supporting you. And with the Six of Cups appearing, it's almost like it's saying um you have protection around you. So don't feel like you're out in the cold, because that's kind of how this card can feel, like feeling like you're all on your own. You have to manage everything on your own. So that's why you're worried. Like these cards are saying that you have support around you. There are people that are willing to take care of you. You're not on your own. And so you can still feel like, like feel as though it's not to say that all hope is lost. All hope isn't lost. There's still a support system that is there. And it seems that on a spiritual level, this support system is what is going to make you feel better. You're going to feel more whole. You're going to feel less lonely, knowing that there are people around you that really care for you. Okay. So that's your reading, Taurus. I'll see you. Bye.